Welcome to New Zealand, a country blessed by nature with its mild climate, fertile soil, and abundant clean water. Not only is it a perfect vacation destination, but it's also home to some of the finest apples in the world. New Zealand exports more than 400,000 tons of apples annually, bringing these fresh and delicious apples to every corner, from London to New York. The journey of an apple begins here, in these lush and thriving orchards. But did you know, creating the perfect apple that you enjoy every day involves so much more than what meets the eye? Let's take a closer look. It all starts with preparing the soil. Soil is the most critical factor for apple tree growth. In New Zealand, the soil not only needs to be rich in nutrients, but must also have an optimal pH level between 5.5 and 6.5. If you think planting a tree is as simple as dropping seeds into the ground and waiting for them to grow, think again. The apple tree is like a diva in the food world. If the soil isn't just right, it'll refuse to perform. Once the soil is perfectly prepared, young apple trees are planted at the beginning of spring as the weather warms up. These saplings need about 3 to 5 years before they start bearing fruit and up to 7 years to reach their peak production. The staking process can be done either before or after planting the young trees, and each hole must be carefully prepared to ensure the roots have enough room to grow. Drilling the holes is like preparing the first home for these young apple trees. It needs to be deep enough, wide enough, and of course, perfect. Next comes the support stakes. These stakes help protect the young trees from strong winds and ensure they grow straight during their early years. Even young apple trees need a companion. These stakes will help them stand tall against nature's challenges. But planting is just the beginning. Keeping the apple trees healthy is an ongoing process. In New Zealand, abundant natural water from springs and lakes is used wisely through a drip irrigation system. This system not only conserves water, but also ensures each apple tree gets exactly what it needs. Did you know that each apple tree needs about 200 to 300 liters of water per week during the spring and summer to thrive? Thanks to the automated system, not a single drop goes to waste. Think of this system like a personal healthcare service, always keeping an eye on the apple trees and making sure they never get thirsty. To help apples grow evenly and ripen perfectly, pruning the branches is essential. A single tree can produce thousands of apples, but not all can grow to perfection. That's why trimming branches helps the tree focus its energy on the best apples. You might be surprised to learn that pruning an apple tree is not unlike being a professional hairstylist. And these apple trees always have the perfect haircut. No need for salon visits. Now comes the most crucial part of the process, harvesting the apples. The apple harvest season in New Zealand runs from March to May, and this is when the orchards are at their busiest. Giant harvesting machines can collect 2 to 3 tons of apples per hour, ensuring no fruit goes to waste. These machines are designed with great precision. Their soft yet powerful arms gently pick each apple without causing any bruising. Advanced sensor technology helps to sort the apples by size and ripeness during the harvesting process. Each apple tree can yield around 140 kilograms of fruit, and with the machines working swiftly, an entire orchard can be harvested within a few days. But not all apples are harvested by machines. The finest, most premium apples are still hand-picked. Farmers carefully select each apple to ensure it's perfectly ripe, with the right color and size. Did you know a skilled farmer can hand-pick 800 to 1,200 apples a day? During a single season, New Zealand's orchards harvest millions of apples to meet the global demand. Machines may be fast and strong, but we still need humans to ensure our divas, apples, are treated with care. After all, no machine can match the sharp eye of a seasoned farmer. Once harvested, the apples are quickly transported to the processing plant. This is one of the most crucial steps in ensuring quality before the apples reach consumers. Advanced technology here can scan up to 10,000 apples per hour. The scanner checks the color, size, and even the tiniest imperfections. Based on these readings, the apples are sorted into different categories. Each apple must meet strict quality standards before it is packaged. Ripeness, color, and size are all carefully inspected. Only the finest apples are selected for export to markets in the US, Europe, and Asia. You could say this process is like a beauty pageant for apples. Only the most flawless ones make it to the spotlight. After being sorted and packaged, the apples are stored at a cool temperature of 0 to 1 degrees Celsius to ensure they remain fresh. And just like that, they're ready for their long journey to your table. Finally, these apples from New Zealand are ready to be enjoyed at your table. From the distant orchards, they've made a long journey, so that when you take a bite, you're tasting not just an apple, but the care and dedication of those who nurtured it. If you bite into an apple and feel the sweet, crisp, and refreshing taste, well, chances are you've just bitten into a New Zealand apple. New Zealand apples. From our orchards to your table, delivering the sweet taste of nature and the meticulous care of dedicated farmers. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe to the channel, and leave your comments and opinions. Thank you, and see you next time.